Hey everyone, so now we're making we're prepping some corn to make masa dough slash turn that into anything you want, like such as tamales, corn tortillas, or enchiladas, anything like that. So the basic masa dough starts with your organic field corn dried. Then we have the lime, mineral lime, slaked lime they call it. And you want a food scale and something to put the corn in and weigh it out. So you want to weigh it out to about 1.5 pounds to 2 quarts of water in your stainless steel pot on set to a medium heat. Then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of the slaked lime, mix it up, add your 1.5 pounds of dried corn, and then we're going to slowly bring it to a boil over about a 30-minute time period. So this is that. I've got everything added here. The water's getting nice and warm. And when it comes to a boil, I'm going to set the timer and we're going to let it boil for about 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes. Just to the point where the skin is starting to peel off the corn kernels relatively easily without having to try too hard. I'll show you an example when they're ready. So I'm here looking at the corn. It's been boiling for just about 5 minutes now. It took about 25 minutes to get up to a boil. So I just plucked out one of the kernels and it looks like it's about done. I'll try to show you what it looks like. So this is the kernel. You're going to be able to scrape the skin off pretty easly. The skin's kind of just come right off with a simple scrape. That's how you know they're ready. What we want to do now is just move it off the burner, and we're going to cover it with a lid and let it sit overnight for anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. Okay, so now we're ready to get the corn tortillas ready and process our masa dough from the corn that we boiled. Here's our corn. I've washed it thoroughly to get the lime off. You don't want any of the lime in there. It's going to give you a really awful flavor. So that's ready to go. We're going to put it in the VitaMix blender, grind it up. Okay, so we're going to take our scooper here and put in 2 cups of corn kernels in the blender. There's 1 and 2. I'm going to use the tamper wand in the blender, just like so, to push it down into the blades. So I'm going to put the top on. Now we're going to turn our dial all the way up to the high setting. It's our from 1 to 10 dial, so it goes on 10, and then we're going to use the power boost on this side to really grind it up for a few seconds at the end. Here we go. Okay, so now we're going to use a small spoon to dig out the dough in here and empty it into a bowl and repeat the process until we're all done with our corn. So here we have our masa dough. It's a little bit grainy, but very smooth. It's a nice even consistency. And this is the base from which we're going to make our corn tortillas, pupusas, tamales, any of those things that you want to use with your basic corn masa base.